Well, the resilience is back, Nigel. You needed all those qualities, that resilience and determination to get this victory here.
Yeah, we made it hard for ourselves. You know, we let them have a couple of soft tries in that first half just by falling off tackles, and you know, that really wasn't good enough. We were very poor defensively in the first half. Just they had easy tries. You know, we had plenty of numbers to make the tackles, we just didn't make them. So then, you know, we had to fight back. It wasn't a difficult half time because it was pretty easy in terms of if we had territory, we got points every time. So we just had to ensure that we did that and step up from a defensive perspective. You know, there was only a couple of things that we had to focus on. We sort of did that. You know, very difficult coming off the back of such a disappointing performance last week. So it was really important to come away and get that result. Never easy to come out to France. You know, they have huge depth, strength and depth within their squads. It's always a difficult place to come and win. And we've been able to do that off the back of a disappointing performance the week before. So, you know, overall, lots of work to do. Lots in the performance that we can move forward. But the result was all important tonight.
You scored one try, but you might have scored 3 or 4 others. You create opportunities in their 20. You just couldn't finish the job off.
Yeah, and I think it's indicative maybe of where we are. But to come away to France and win a game, we've won 5 out of 6 pool games in a pool that includes 2 Super 14 teams and obviously an Aviva team. So that's not a bad record, and you know, we're quite pleased with that. And hopefully we can finish the job off on Saturday and get that home qualifying.
And so vital for the contribution of a place kicker and the quality of Freddie Burns this evening.
Yeah, I mean, I've said all along, and I said coming into the club that we need a place kicker in the 80s for us to start winning games and start getting into playoffs and winning stuff. So he's stepped up to the mark. He's been fantastic, and you know, he's developing all the time.
We thought that, as ever, Ben Morgan put in the big shift this evening, but what two about players that don't often get some game time? Dan Robson and Tim Monmouth as well.
Yeah, I thought Tim was excellent tonight. You know, he offered something different. You know, we had a lot of pace behind, but then Tim offers us a different option just to mix things up a little bit. We also, you know, we had 2 players coming back for the first time in a long time, and they're going to be ring rusty. We knew that, and they did okay, you know, and they'll only get better now, and this exposure will help them.
And young Dan Robson at scrum half, a vital contribution right at the end.
Well, I thought he was superb throughout. You know, his skill level is second to none, and the work that he does, getting that ball away at times is phenomenal, and yeah, a really big moment from him at the end there.
Well, you look to secure the quarter-final position now, but of course a home draw is so vital for you, so the game against Montemazan is still important. Yeah,
it's still important, and that's fine by us. You know, we want to start to build momentum, you know, in the next 3 weeks, and we'll do that. You know, we'll maybe mix things up a little bit, but you know, we'll be really focused on getting that home draw vital to us.
And ultimately, the momentum, getting back on form, getting the victory is so important after a couple of disappointments.
Yeah. You know, the big disappointment was last week, obviously, and you know, we've got to get that as far away from our minds as possible. It was a little bit too close today, but you know, a win is everything, and at the end of the day, it's all about winning. And the whole atmosphere, the whole environment is a different place.